Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. I know I am. It's been a wonderful week. On a high, it's been a long time since we've been 5-1. So, with no avail, let me go ahead and start bringing on my co-hosts. First, we have the wonderful Mr. Dolphin Winners.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to WCFL Dolphins Talk. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. You winners?
Listen, man. After fan club weekend, think I'm fully recovered, but I think we got a hell of a weekend coming up here in Philly.
Yep. So, let me go ahead and bring on Mr. John O'Hanlon, the bearded
There he
wonder.
is,
What's up, guys? How are you?
my brother. What's going on, John?
Good. Your volume's a little on the low side, John.
It's quiet.
Your volume is on the low side.
And it's echoing.
All right, let me jump. Come back in.
Okay,
All
let me
right,
go ahead and bring the young man, Mr. Tom O'Gara.
my guy. What's up,
Yo,
Tom?
yo, what's
The
good? My
the
bad.
what's your bad about? What's your bad about, Mr.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, bro.
Need my
Go ahead and
medicine.
bring our uh,
You got
how's it?
John.
Is that better?
No, not at
No.
all.
Huh. I got it turned all the way up.
Let me see. Try it now.
Is that better? Any better?
Getting there. I can start to hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. I got the volume turned all the way up.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
don't
what's
know. It
going
might.
on.
It might be. It might just. It might. It might. It might just be a connection.
But let's go ahead and bring on our queen of the show, Miss Pamela.
Here she is. Hey, Miss Pam.
How does this look, Dolphin winners?
Oh man, listen, I love everybody's reaction. Everybody's reactions this weekend was priceless.
Oh God, especially Dirk and Allie.
Oh my God, yo, they were hilarious.
Oh, it was crazy.
Hold
Dirk
on for a
turned
second.
around.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I gotta go back and try to bring them back in. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
Hey, Campfire Tom.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Dirk was hilarious. He had his back turned to us when we pulled up to the pop up shirt thing that Allie was doing. We get out of the car and we're walking over to him, and Winters is like, Dolphins. And Dirk starts turning around. Miami Dolphins, Fins.
What, bro?
What?
He had this look on his face like, what the fuck? You weren't even supposed to be here.
Can you hear me?
John?
Yeah, I don't know what's
Still got
wrong, guys.
echoes.
Yeah, you come on. We start getting this echo. I don't know if
John's
that's any
just such a
better.
big presence this week that he's like, hello.
Is that better?
Hey, Paul, you're gonna have to send my brother. I don't know how to send him the link. Uh, he
Okay.
said he can't get on this way. I don't know how to get him on.
Can you is he on what, Facebook? What?
He's on Facebook, but he can't get through. He can't get on through Messenger.
Oh,
I
So
can
I don't
try
know.
his email. Send me his email. Why the hell are we getting all this echoing?
Yeah,
Don't
and we
go
can't
anywhere,
really
Winners.
hear
I'm
Tom.
gonna remove my.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
no, you
We
still
can
sound low.
barely hear you.
Wow.
And there's an echo still.
Did you get something in your phone or in the case?
That's what my son just said, but I don't know. Let me pull it apart and see here.
Is he near you with the stream on as well?
Who? I'm not near anybody. I'm home.
Wait, hey, something happened. No, that was Paul coming.
Yeah, I don't know where we're getting an echo from. Who knows?
All right. So I sent you. I sent you this. So I'm waiting for him to see if he can go through his email and get on. But
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm gonna give you 1 hour tonight.
I guess it's only when John's on we have that echo.
yeah,
I don't know
so
what's going on.
It might be his connection. It really might be his connection. It might be just his connection on where he's at. That might be it.
Hello, Adam Sadowski. What's up there?
Hey, Adam.
Dan Burke, Michael Winters.
Oh, I got to meet my long lost brother, Michael Winters.
Michael Winters.
Yeah, that was comical.
Is your other brother Edgar and Jonathan?
Yeah.
By the way, Dolphin Winters, I have a video of part of your dance moves. I got it. It was pretty good. From the dance teacher, I can just say you rocked it out pretty good. Oh,
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, John. We get the echo only when you're on, and we can't hardly hear you.
I have no idea.
I looked at the mic settings. I don't know.
And it's not like you're inexperienced. It's not like you don't know how to come on, but there's something not quite right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Michael Winters has joined us.
Any better?
No, they're still the same.
And I wanted to point out as well, just a little side note, Papa Paul and Dolphin Winters saw, so, Saul became Paul. Did y'all think about that?
Absolutely. Oh, trust me, Mom knew what she was doing when she named me. She knew it. She knew exactly what she knew exactly what she was doing. Every time I went through 12 years of Catholic school, so religion class, it always came up. Everybody looked at me and they were like, "Oh, your name is really in the Bible." No,
well, I just emailed him that, Saul.
And Saul became Paul, and we have Saul and Paul.
Right.
Well, now I know the NFL rankings, power rankings, have us still in 3rd or 4th, I think. The PFT power rankings have us at number 1.
Right.
So it's it all depends on what you look at. We're a top 5 team. That's all that matters. It's going to be a good game, I think. It's all going to depend on some of the injuries.
Still,
nothing's changed, John.
Wow, it just stinks.
Yeah.
Maybe turn your phone on and off. Is he coming in from his phone? Maybe just turn it on and off. Maybe something. I don't know.
Well, it's a hockey jersey. I'm on the show. I gotta go. It's supposed to be long.
The hockey jersey's great. The hockey jersey's great. I love the hockey jersey.
My mom has to wear a jersey for She doesn't like that it's too long on her sleeves.
Oh man,
I love it though. It looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
I have a black one, and I love it.
Sorry.
It's nothing to be sorry about. It's all good.
It is.
Real what to wear tomorrow. I told her she wear anything but the
I'm sorry, John. It's just not working tonight. Okay.
That stinks.
Because I really want John to sit there and what's his name.
John Featherland said maybe his battery is low. I don't know.
Calmer crowd compared to yesterday. Paul couldn't get a word in yesterday. Oh, that was on TFTG. Yeah, I speak when I want to and stuff, and I tell them how it is.
So what were we up in arms about? What was our big thing?
Oh, you know how TFTG can get where everyone starts talking and I finally told them to shut up, pull the cork out of their ass, and let their brains breathe.
Get him.
I mean, because some of them were making no sense at all.
Oh man, it was one of those nights. It was
Yeah.
another one of those nights.
Yep.
Did somebody
yep.
have to pay? Maybe did somebody have to pay to mute somebody tonight, like the other night?
Well, someone
Oh.
there was two people that got paid to get booted. Pete was one of them.
Oh
Pete
wow!
was on there?
Why am
Yeah.
I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Not surprised at all.
And it was actually Michael K who paid the $10 to boot him.
Michael K
And
actually
you know,
does some pretty good stuff with that. You gotta give it to Michael K sometimes, man.
there he is. What's up,
Michael
bro?
Winters. Hey,
No, that's not Michael
hello.
Winters, fam. That's my brother Eric Winters.
Hi, Eric.
So he's from
Nice
around the
to
way.
meet you.
Yeah, he's from Philly.
From
Can
around
you
the
hear
way,
me?
Like B&O.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. He live. Where do you live now, Eric?
I live in Delaware County now. I moved to Delaware
Yeah.
County.
All right.
We live
So-
in Cobbs Creek.
Mona Enos is watching.
Hey, Mona.
She's on the Facebook watching.
Yes, I can't see that. I don't have that up, but I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason I asked is just because I went to school at LaSalle. I actually lived like a street over. I was on 19th and 2.
Oh, up there in Irony? Right there on
Yeah,
that.
Literally.
So,
Literally.
oh, homely.
Yeah.
Was there
So-
4 years? Didn't even know. I graduated in 2012.
Yeah.
Well,
You probably heard me
20
screaming from fucking 20th Street when the
2012.
Dolphins were on Sundays. I guarantee it.
I promise. I probably did.
well, Saul Dan Burke says hold the tailgate up for Philly.
Listen, I'm just gonna hold a whole fucking speech about this weekend and how much it's gonna be probably a lit weekend, and it's gonna be a weekend I don't think Dolphin fans are ever gonna forget. I think Philadelphia will see us and they probably be like, these cats is crazy as hell, but we all come in love. That's what they really do. Like, there's really no trash talk, none of that. We come in to party. So it's going to be a hell of a party for real.
Well, I know it's
Just be
quite
smart.
obvious by some of the news that Jalen Ramsey will be back. He'll be back in time for the Chiefs game. Big question is, will they play him or not?
I think it'll probably depend on how back he is. You know what I mean? Like,
John, is your
we
battery
don't wanna
low at all?
risk him.
No, it's at 81%.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on then.
And I just shut the phone off, turned it back on.
oh man.
It's
Yeah,
still low.
we're still low volume, still echo.
I feel like it's gotten better a little bit. His volume is.
But yeah, we can hear you some. You just have to
But
speak
the
loud,
echo-
brother.
But what it is,
Okay.
it's the echo. It's the echo. It might just be his reception. It might just be in the area. That just might what it be. It happens,
Yeah.
You know.
So I want to
It's-
hear
it's
no.
strange.
I want to hear no Bomba at tailgate. Tell Sick
want no
Turtle to
Bamba
play
going.
it for me.
Listen, that's not going to be a listen. All I'm gonna say to you, Dan Burke, just for you, and I already thought about that. I already said we're gonna wish you was there. We're gonna definitely drop that. That's not gonna be an issue. That's a promise.
Miss Mona, we love you.
It's Mona.
So let's deal with the matters at hand since my younger brother's here, because I don't know how much time he has. 'Cause he is a family man. He has a son and a daughter, and he is newly married.
Aw.
You know, so
Very
you know, my brother don't have as much time as he used to have. So I'm not gonna waste his time. We brought him
That's
here.
because he's taking
You
care
know.
of business.
Absolutely. So we brought him here for a reason. We're not here. You know, I told my brother about our podcast, and I told him we are not here to drill because this is not the only fan that we've had. We had a Bills fan on here not that long ago, and it was hard
June.
to talk about.
Listen, you
know.
promised stuff. I didn't promise nothing.
You run with it, Saul. You run with it.
So, all right, brother. So here we go. We're in 2023. We got the 2023 Philadelphia Eagles going against the 2023 Miami Dolphins. Now, the last time we faced you guys was 2019, and these were two completely different teams. But now you guys are the representatives, still the NFC champions from the reigning NFC champions.
Yep.
What do you think you guys are going to have to do to improve your offense from last week debacle against the Jets sucks?
Well, you call it a debacle. I don't call it that. Sometimes you don't win. You only win and you lose, right? But I look at it as you win and you learn, right? So what I mean by that is, at the end of the day, everybody was saying 4 games prior to that, or every game that we played, oh, it was this problem, was that problem, was this problem, was that, but we was winning. Listen, real football not played until the snow hit the ground. Is that a true statement or not?
Yep.
And having an understanding that we played the same amount of games, us versus you guys, same amount of games, and we all played in the NFL together. But those first 3 or 4 games was preseason games that didn't get played the old way how things used to go. So now that we at this point, it's winning time. It's us versus you guys. We already understand what we want. We be up against a goddamn track team, and we all listen. In order to slow down the track team, sometimes you gotta let them run into a wall. You gotta let them come to you. Now I don't know how we're gonna stop y'all. I'm not saying that we can't, but I don't know how we're gonna stop y'all. But I know it's gonna be a way. Because
Right.
any given Sunday. It's any given Sunday. The only issue that I think y'all probably gonna have, and I was thinking about it, it just popped into my head. What's up with your offensive line? Like,
D
unless
line's
you guys
nasty.
play on quick passing it the whole game, I don't know how that's gonna work for y'all. So
Right.
we'll see.
Gotcha.
So,
Hold on. Here
Eric,
we go.
can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
So, have you watched the Dolphins play at all this season?
I watch the Dolphins like everybody else through the highlights, but I also understand who Tua is too, because he came from the same school my guy.
Yep.
Right.
And
Oh, yes,
like,
yes.
and the only reason why I started paying more attention to you guys is because my brother's a fan. He's a fan like all the way through and through. But then I have a coworker of mine. He'll let you know the Dolphins in the morning. He'll say, "Yep, Dolphins at night." So he let me know what's going on. I got a high respect for you guys. But I also understand that there was a point in time where Tua was taking a lot of bad hits, and I said,
Hmm.
because of your offensive line. I'm not saying
Right.
that it's not serviceable, but is it serviceable against us? Now you got to remember, we didn't play a couple of guys last week. I'm not giving those excuses on how we lost. But what I am saying is, it's a man named David Carter that plays for us. It's a bad
Is he
team.
Hmm.
back?
That's the
Yeah,
bad man.
he's back.
Yeah, he's back, and he a rookie. And I didn't know, but I know now he's 6'5" and he a problem. So y'all got somebody that can support us. All right, then we got 3 other guys that's not as good as the rest of the guys. So hopefully we can. Now our issue is this: we lost Lane Johnson last week in the first quarter. And you
Hmm.
said it's the other guy. I'm not gonna call him Brown because he's in the NFL, but you know how I feel about him. He's a unit track stopper. So he said all he did is like this, Jalen, watch out, like every play. Against the Jets. So we underestimated the Jets. You play down to your competition and you get what you got. Embarrassed. That's what happened. But
Yeah.
this weekend coming in through, we know exactly who we playing up against. You got Michael Johnson, Usain Bolt, and name any other name that ran for the United States track team that can catch. Your
Listen,
guys, man.
it's more than a track team. I gotta give you a little heads up.
Okay.
So our offensive line is not the same offensive line. It's the same people, but our offensive coach has taken those guys and
Right.
made them better. And I mean way better.
Well, isn't that
So
what you
I
playing for?
am not discounting your defensive line because I mean clearly you went to the Super Bowl. So clearly this is a great team. But
Yep.
I'm telling you, don't count on the offensive line crumbling around Tua because it hasn't happened.
Well, no,
I'll say this.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. Well, let me I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, you can toss the ball all over the yard, but if you can't get it back there, that's where the game started. So
Yep.
both sides got to play their part all day. So that's all I'm saying.
Yep.
So I'm gonna add on to this. So Lane Johnson is looking like it's a game time decision, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm hearing that, what's the name? I'm hearing Slay and somebody else are practicing. I know a couple guys did not practice, but they're more like Friday. They're going to sit there and see how they're looking on Friday. I know
Yeah.
Slay is one of those guys because he was
Well, I
complaining
mean,
about it.
Brian,
Well, Blankenship had a concussion, so he might be out.
What's his name? Brian Brian Baldwin said that he worked out with Blaine at his house up here in Pennsylvania. So I think he
Okay.
in Jersey. I think he lives in Jersey. So he said Lane looked good. So they're gonna go through the particulars and all that, and try to throw us off. But they say he's supposed to be playing. But like I said, it's gonna come down to the offensive line and the defensive line of both teams. Like I, like
Yeah,
you could do all the pretty stuff,
The
but if you can't get the
trenches.
ball off the line, it's pretty.
The
So that's how I'm
trenches.
looking at
You're
it.
yeah.
talking about in the
Whoever,
trenches. Yep.
whoever
It'll be important for sure.
I got a quick question. Now, from what I've seen, what I know, do you think that Jalen Hurts is the same quarterback he was last year?
I'm gonna say yes and no. And the reason why I'm gonna say yes and no is because last year was last year. This year is this year. See the what he had to prove, he proved it to everybody. He made it to the Super Bowl. So he can't get upset and say, "Oh well, woe is me," because everybody hated me. Nobody hated you
Uh,
at all.
no,
So you can't
and I
expect me to
understand
say
that. I guess what I'm looking at is, to me, from what I've seen this year, I don't know if it's the offensive scheme or what. He doesn't look like he's the same player in a sense. Whether they've told him not to run
I
as
say it's
much
the
or
same
what.
player. I say it's the same player, but I say the scheme is not what we like. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and
Yeah.
lie to you.
Well,
High
that's
school
that's
Harry
like
shit
us.
got
We
going
don't.
on.
We're not a fan of our defensive scheme right now still, but
Mm-hmm,
it's getting a little better here and there.
But it's like I said from the gate, it's all still it's fluent. Like a lot of guys keep forgetting. Like not only did they extend the season, they cut down the preseason. So it's a lot of moving parts that still need to work. Like you guys got lucky because y'all got a really smart young man and the coach that y'all got. Plus he get down with the
mm-hmm.
players like that. He see eye to eye with those guys. Where we got Jalen Homey that grew up with him from Texas, and we got to figure out how we going to either keep him around or get rid of his ass. Because Philly be
Mm-hmm.
good for that. Excuse my language on your podcast, but
No,
Yeah,
you're
go
you're
ahead.
you're good, brother. You're good.
yeah,
Good.
and Philly is one thing that we ask for you to do: show up, do your job, and go home. That's pretty much it. All the other fluff in between, we don't need that, and that's what he giving us, a lot of fluff. And he got our coach keep backpedaling because, like I said, he's Jalen Homey. There's no other question behind it. He grew up with his dad, blah 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 blah, and all that other stuff. But if he not doing his job, you know what we saying already. Get his ass out of here. You know what I mean? Like if he ain't gonna do his
Mhm.
job, get him up out of here.
They are quick to say that. They are quick to say that for real. I'm telling you.
I know Philly's not patient. Philly fans aren't patient.
But I'll
Well, I
say
mean,
this.
I no time patient. Like think about it. We was what 50, damn near close to 50 years before we reached another Super Bowl, and then when we got there, we damn near tore the city up. We still paying for it, and then, and they still taking the grease off the poles from the first Super Bowl. And then when we
And
got to
can
the
I
second one,
say that y'all were robbed? Seriously, the refereeing in that game was horrible, and the better team did not win that day.
nah, you
I,
right. Somebody didn't make it home that night. You definitely right. Somebody made a bet and didn't make it home that night. You
that's right.
definitely know that. But
That's
at the
right.
end of the day, it is. I mean, we were
But
there.
we're
We had the
Dolphin fans. We know how that is week in, week out. We getting
Yeah.
the short end of the stick week in and week out. We understand.
You know what I respect about the Dolphins fans, mostly is because you guys still have that record that'll never be defeated. I mean,
Never.
undefeated. Y'all got that. Nobody will never touch that ever in football ever again. Because in that era that y'all played, you guys showed what football was supposed to be. Now, after that, there has not been another dynasty, there has not been another situation that ever come behind that. And you would think somebody would try to recreate the wheel again, but it's just not happening because everybody think they smarter than the next man for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say to you about y'all team this year, y'all got that guy. Y'all just gotta
We do.
make sure that he got the right. Y'all got that young guy y'all got down there. Y'all got lucky. I don't know how y'all pulled him out the head. Y'all better hold on to him. Y'all know, listen, when y'all
Gotta
had
give it to
Jimmy
Chris
down there,
Greer, I guess, right?
Good evening, Keith Lamb and John Featherland.
yeah, when y'all had
I
Jimmy
like
down
Sean
there, y'all
Desai
had
though.
one in Jimmy. Like, I mean, that was the dumbest thing that what's the Dallas owner did?
Jerry
What's the
Jones.
Dallas owner?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry
Jerry
Jones.
Jones. That's the dumbest thing that he could ever done. And ever since then, Dallas ain't won a damn playoff game since they got rid of Jimmy. The way that he got
They
rid of
will
him.
never win until they get off the Jerry Jones and of course it's never going to happen because his son is going to be just like him. But if I can tell you the season that oh gosh, he was Dallas coach, shoot, Parcells. When Parcells was
Oh,
coach.
yeah. Yeah.
So when he was there that last season, he had Dallas poised and ready for a Super Bowl. I'm telling you, they were going to be that team. But then Jerry Jones sticks his little nose into it and Parcells me or Owens. And he chose Owens. He was stupid. And of course, Parcells left. But I'm telling you, that season, until Jerry Jones gets his nose out of football operations and lets people he hires do their job, they will
Right.
never, ever win a big game.
But that's why I said
Again,
that you guys got lucky. Y'all got one off the scrap heap that nobody was paying attention to, and that guy is so smart, man. I mean, I watched him on it was a podcast called The Pivot. I don't know if you guys watched it, but The
The
Pivot,
Pivot
not the
podcast. Yeah,
Pivot.
I like
Channing
it.
Crowder's, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Channing.
I was just like, yeah, with Channing Crowder on it. You guys got to check that out. Like, just check out his interview and see how he masterfully, he speaks, but he speaks in a way where everybody understands, old to young. Like, and it's not nothing that's above anybody's head, but I can see how he can come up with all of them crazy ass plays that y'all be running. I've never seen that
Yes.
many posters in my life. The way that it look like
Copycat
Yeah.
ego.
backyard
You start
football.
seeing a lot.
Good evening, Kristen Miller.
Hey,
Hey,
Kristen.
That's
So I
my
can tell
Dolphin
you,
Nation. That's my
Channing Crowder has two great things going for him. He's Florida Gator
Did it? Yeah.
and he's a Miami Dolphin.
She's
Uh,
a huge Gator fan.
Gator Chomp, baby.
Oh wait, shout out to my buddy Kristen Miller, CEO of Dolphin Nation 305.
Hey,
What you talking about?
give me a second. Charge it.
All right, brother.
what's up?
He's a
We're
great guy,
Dolphin.
Dolphin winner. He's a
Yeah.
great guy.
Well, here's the thing. My brother, he'll tell you he played football and he also coaches once in a while too.
Yeah,
So
but he didn't
he
tell us
knows.
that, did he?
Yeah. So
He
yeah, I didn't get
didn't
a
tell
chance.
us
Yeah.
that. He's not
But
talking about himself. He's
he's gonna
talking
talk.
football.
Yeah. He's talking
Yeah.
football, but I can tell you, he would have been something special if he didn't blow one of his knees out. He'd have definitely been
Oh,
something special.
that's a
Yeah.
shame.
Well, one of the main things we have to do this weekend is contain Hurts.
Yes.
Keep him in the pocket. Really
And
have.
he's not good from that pocket, Papa Paul. You're 100% right. We
I
have to
wonder if they play a
pressure
spy
him,
on
right?
him.
What was that, Tom?
I wonder if they put a spy on him. Like if
You're
he's
gonna
Well,
have to
yeah,
do
down the
something.
linebacker
yeah,
level. You know what I mean?
not
Great,
necessarily.
great point.
We talked about this. I wouldn't necessarily say a spy, because then you have a guy that's sitting there not doing anything, just keeping an eye on him, and we're losing out on protection in a way.
Sure, you would just drop it like a 3 high safety, like Vic's like the run. It would be like the Needham role, someone in the slot,
Yeah,
or like
but
the nickel that could cater.
if you have like Chubb on one side, AVG on the other side, to make sure he's not going anywhere, and you have whether it's Raekwon Davis, Wilkins, or one of them really blitzing that middle to keep him. He can't go left to right because you have AVG and Chubb on either side. Then
I mean, not any of those players have Jalen Hurts' speed. So you're
Well,
going to have to have
Tom,
something out there. You're trying to push him back in. That's what you want to do. he just extends plays. The same problem Dolphins have with Josh Allen. The same problem the Dolphins have with many mobile quarterbacks that can extend the play.
Yeah,
A la
but
Mahomes, like it kills them.
So, Tom, to your point about the spy, have you been surprised that we really haven't employed that?
At all.
Right.
And he
It's
loves safety, so
shocking, right?
it's weird.
well,
Mhm.
that's
He's just
it.
waiting until we get Ramsey back because then we'll have more pieces to worry about the outside. He's so worried about the outside.
Yeah.
No matter what we do, we
But
have
he
to
gets to
contain
corner
him.
all of them.
We can't let him run because right now, Hurts is the Eagles' second leading rusher.
He's
DeAndre
a
Swift's been good,
smart
too.
guy. Jalen Hurts is. He's got a very smart mind. I kind of compare his mind to somebody like a Peyton Manning. To me, Peyton Manning is the best quarterback of this era, not including
Hey
Dan,
man, y'all better
not
listen to her.
including
She
Dan,
knows she talking about.
Oh, she
because
knows her
That was
shit.
Peyton,
good, bro.
Y'all
Oh
better
yeah,
listen
Peyton,
to her.
Miss Pam knows her shit.
She knows her shit. E.
Yeah,
Trust me.
listen.
I listen
But
before she
you
finished.
know who I'm gonna compare Jalen Hurts to? Like you know, you probably never would have thought it, but I sat back and I watched him, and it's Steve McNair. If you think
Oh my
about
God,
Steve
that's what I was gonna
McNair
say.
oh, yes.
and compare the two, you can compare the two.
Yeah, Aaron
Yeah.
McNair definitely is a good fit.
But
No,
not
man.
only that, you guys were talking about trying to stop him. You do what everybody else do. Drop 8 and make him think. And then if he start thinking, that's when the game plan is from 20 to 20. I'm just telling you this
Mm-hmm.
from football aspect wise. But if you try to rush him, like he said, all he gonna do is tear you apart and just pick you apart with the guys that we got. Because I know y'all not gonna leave AJ 1-on-1. I know you're not gonna leave Smith 1-on-1. And we mess around and put
Can't.
Julio out there, it's gonna be a problem. He might be an old
But
dog,
what
but
about
he's short to
Goddard,
hunt.
though?
See,
Goddard over the
Oh
middle,
no,
like
I
Marlon
think
Mack?
I'm gonna make that.
Julio's
I'm gonna
not
make
going to be that dude. The reason I think that
That's what he
about
wants to make
Julio
too.
is because, first of all, is he going to actually play this week, you think?
Listen, Julio can pretty much do what he want to do. Like it's not hard for him to run a 5 and out. A dig. It's not hard for him to run a 10-yard dig and break a tackle from here to there. That's not nothing. That's just football 1-on-1. The question
Well,
is what type of defense y'all gonna run against him? That's the question. I'm not saying
Well,
man.
my
what
thing
she's
about,
asking, what she's saying, I think, is since you just got Julio, or do you think they're actually going to play him yet, or they think he's got to learn something of the scheme first?
yeah.
I'm the Eagles, or if I'm making a decision, I just put in my feet just a distraction. You still gotta respect him.
Mm-hmm.
You let him run
Oh
open
yeah.
if you want to. You're gonna find out. Like they say, you around, you're gonna find out. They might throw the ball to him. You don't know. They said the same thing about Swift, about putting him on the field. Oh well, he was done. He done in Detroit and all of that. Let him run free. There's gonna be a problem with that too.
My thinking on Julio is he only took a few snaps in 2022, none in 2023. Is he going to be in football shape? I know Julio. I've watched his career, his entire career. You can't take away from the talent of the guy, but I don't think he's going to walk in and be a huge factor on the field, and I'm not sure he's going to take the field at all. You're right. We have to game plan for him. You can't just act like he's not going to be there, but I'm not so sure that the dude is going to be a factor Sunday. And by the way,
Well, I
Eric,
mean,
I
we
just want to
all
say,
have ideas of what we think, man.
I was just going to tell you, so we know you didn't say anything about your football acumen and that you played and that you coach. We know you didn't say that, but your brother did tell us. So we take everything you say
Okay.
seriously. We're totally listening. Your brother sold you out and told us your accolades.
And we have all learned.
Here's your flowers. Hey, here, I have some right here. Here's your flowers.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I'm gonna ask you guys. You know, just and this is where I'm gonna end it at with Julio. A tiger is a tiger, whether it be in the cage or cage. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all
but
I'm gonna
would you
say
take
about
this?
Julio.
Would
I'm
you
done
take
with
the
it.
snaps away
Well,
from
wait, but
Zacchaeus? Would you take the snaps away from Zacchaeus right now? He's been playing out of his mind as a number 3.
Mhm.
He's everything you wanted
that,
in Quez Watkins
The,
and then
the,
some.
the crazy part
Great
about that
point,
is that we
Tom.
actually did that last week, and it kind of made me upset because it was like, why we put this guy back out there and he didn't even want to run a jailhouse break when we actually could have just got the first down last week, the week prior to that. And all of a sudden now he comes up with hamstring problems. So you're right. We should have left Zacchaeus out there, but I don't know who made that dumb decision. But another thing too is you can't ignore Julio. He got his name
No, of course
for a
not.
reason.
Of
So
course not.
I'm not
but
saying ignore
also,
him, but you still put him out there just to see.
But would
but
it be
I'm looking
better,
for it. But
bigger
I'm looking,
picture thinking?
yeah.
Save him. You want to be November, December. Let's get Julio right. Give him a game off or 2. You get the bye the same as ours at 10. You want him a week 11 to 17 and into the playoffs looking like Julio.
And Tom, like
Hey man,
Claypool, right? Like the possibilities of what we might do with Claypool.
You're gonna
Yeah,
see
true.
Claypool on Sunday. I can promise you that.
Our
It's gonna
teams
be
are built so similarly. The only thing the Eagles have the edge on is the offensive line is already perfect. Our D
Yeah.
line, we're
and,
working on getting those pieces together, and they're just
but,
hitting home runs. I mean, they got Laramie Tunsil dropped out of Jalen Carter because the whole car accident thing. Obviously,
Yeah.
terrible situation, but he was the number 1 player even going into the season last year. They win the title, they win back-to-back. Then that happens. He goes to 10. Eagles get a steal.
And Campfire Tom is on fire.
absolutely, absolutely. And then
Well,
also,
Raging all day.
Camp, Campfire Tom's on fire. He lit one up. That's why.
and then also, bro, you know
It was
that you
great.
can't tame a cheetah either. So Slay gonna get burnt a couple times in this game. I'm letting you know that right now, because you know they've been talking back
we just
and
gonna play
forth.
drop zone.
We'll
You're
play
gonna have
together.
to.
You crazy if you think you play man. Nobody playing man against you guys. Ain't
Listen,
nobody
so
playing man against you. Like we
the
already
Tiger,
know nobody trying to pull no hamstrings. Ain't nobody trying to pull nothing that's going to do anything. You crazy? Listen, if play man, I'm done with the Eagles after that. I'm in Miami after that.
Oh, that means you're
Almost
gonna
like
come
a
over.
boxing one.
You're gonna come over where you belong and be a Fins fan then.
No,
So,
listen
you
to what
know,
I'm saying. If they play man, I promise you'll see me with Dolphins jersey on, Dolphins hat
I'll
on, everything.
hold. Listen, I'll buy you. I'll buy your jersey. I'm gonna hold you to
Hey
that.
man,
And
I'll put the little Dolphin on my back. Like if they go out
they,
there and play man against y'all.
I
hey,
got a
hey,
dress
Tom,
you should
hey,
wear.
Tom.
I got a little Dolphins dress that I think
Wait a
actually
minute,
I'm
wait a
gonna
minute.
tell you why.
Look.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying it because I don't think that Nick Sirianni is gonna allow that to happen. He gonna tell them to play a drop 8, the same defense that y'all we've been playing against, and we just gonna rock and roll and go with that. But to actually line up against the cheetah, and then we got to line up against what's the other guy, Waddle? That guy,
the
it's crazy.
Penguin.
Yeah, we got to line up against him and say on your marks, get set. By the time you say go, they gone. Like no,
Yeah.
we're not doing it.
That's what I was going to tell you. The tiger might be able to kill a cheetah, but not till he catches him.
Yeah.
Not till he catches him.
You got to catch him first. Because I'm going to tell you, E, I was at when I went because all about three of the 4 of us on this panel was at this game this past weekend, and the play where when Tyreek just literally ran by the corner, it just was ridiculous. Like it just was really ridiculous. Like I was just like, well, damn.
Don't play man. Listen, sometimes you got to understand that God put his fingers on certain individuals, and the cheetah is one of them. Michael Vick, Barry Sanders, everybody that you can name, Reggie White,
Dan
like
Marino.
that. You don't play around with people like that. You give them their respect.
Right.
So you telling me the 49ers, I'm gonna throw it out there. The 49ers. You know how Reddick is. You gonna put the fourth string tight end on him and tell him to block him and expect your quarterback not to get knocked out the game? You serious? So you understand, like we know we know what's coming. We know what's going to happen. We also understand that the only way that we can beat you guys is to line up and physically whip you on the defensive line. If we can't do that, we in a world of fucking trouble. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if y'all don't do y'all part on the offensive line, where Tua not like the thing about Tua is this: you tap him once, you tap him twice, he turned into the gingerbread man after that. You know that, I know that. So y'all better
Well, this is the different. This is the jujitsu Tua. See, you don't know about the jujitsu Tua. See, Tua learned how to fall. Tua's been taking roles in judo, so he knows how to fall.
He's gotten hit a few times, quite a bit lately. Really.
And Eric, I want to ask you: do you know who Devon Achane is? Do you know Devon Achane?
From out of Texas A&M.
So, yeah. So I just want to know, right here, how happy are you that boy ain't playing on Sunday?
Well, that's just another piece that y'all ain't even in the car.
Oh man! But the kid, I'm telling you,
flies.
Listen, that's just another piece of speed that y'all ain't need in your car. That's y'all got enough. Y'all got enough horsepower under y'all engine. Y'all got a 6-cylinder now. Y'all ain't got an 8-cylinder.
We do, but I'm telling you, he makes that 8-cylinder. I mean, you are so lucky that you are not facing us with Achane as well.
Because he's a slippery little worm.
Yeah, he's fast. The only thing that like I said, is your coach, man, he's very creative with the play calling. Like I watched a highlight that you guys got, and they was running all these different switches and all of this. I'm like, what the hell is they doing? What's going on? And by the time you turn around, it's just a simple handoff. But you got to get it off. That's the thing. Like, we have the defensive line to be able to do that. That's the only thing I can actually say as far as the defense. Offensively, Tom was right. Listen, you try to rush Jalen if you want to. You're going to find out how fast he really is. Like, he turn it on and turn it off whenever you feel like it.
And he's a big guy, too. You're not just taking him down with some hands. He's a big dude.
Nah, yeah. You're not.
He's just slippery. He just does like the slippery.
He plays really big. Jalen.
He tries to do that like stutter step and cross. He got that from Jalen.
I squatted, but I ain't never squatted no damn 500 pounds. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that straight on top. Like, so to actually have a feat like that and everybody still talk about it, like that's something unheard of. Like I said, there's certain people that God put his thumbprint on, and Jalen may just be one of them guys. Like, we don't know until we find out, right? You don't know until you know.
You don't know until you know.
Close either way. I think it's going to come down to like a field goal, 4 points at the most.
Something like that, Tom. Absolutely.
Right.
I can see Elliott hitting like a 61-yarder or some bullshit, breaking hearts. That's up by 3. Coming down to try to score, and the fumble or pick happens, or D holds and it ends it. Like, I can see it going. Like, it's going to be one mistake, whether it's a turnover on downs, a pick, a fumble, a sack, that changes this entire game.
But isn't the beautiful part about teams like this, where you can speculate? You don't know until you actually get there on a game day.
Of course.
And then when the first play it take off, and next thing you know, you're on the ebb and flow of, oh man, like I think we got it, or I don't know how this gonna look. It'd be surprising if this thing is a blowout either way, because it'll be a disappointment.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
It'll be a disappointment if it turned out to be a blowout in any way, because it feels like one of them old school boxing matches where you wait for that George Foreman or somebody to come out and you know what they're going to give you. So,
well, you think about it, it's two. You think about it. The script is written perfectly. It's Tua versus Hurts. It's Alabama versus Alabama.
Oh, yes, brother against brother.
Against brother. You can't It's a projected Super Bowl matchup. So
versus Apollo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that.
So I mean,
I hope y'all. I hope it do come down to that, because I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm tired of seeing Kansas City up there now. At this point, it's like at the point now where it's like, are they really that good, or are they just the AFC is that easy? I don't know. I mean,
just like we were tired of seeing New England.
Smoke and mirrors with Kansas City.
New England.
New England.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Patriots.
he got tired
Patriots.
after a
The
while.
Patriots.
I've seen his
Taco
face.
made a good point. It's orange. Everyone wear orange on Sunday.
Of course.
There you
Orange.
Yeah,
go.
everybody wear
Yeah,
orange. It's
so you
orange.
can
It's
tell,
orange.
right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Taco.
one of
Hold
the
on.
things
Go ahead. Go ahead,
that
Cam.
Eric has talked about, about our coach. So one of the things that you have to be impressed with our coach is the fact that you look at the cheetah who has actually gotten better.
Really?
He was an incredible player, and now he is even better. This coach has schemed for him and set up things for him in such a way that he has gotten better. I think it's scary when you see something like that, where a great player is even greater.
Remember, people were clowning
Well,
on him because as soon as Tyreek came in, he said to
well,
the most accurate quarterback he ever played with and all this
Yup.
stuff. And he just came off a Super Bowl win with the Chiefs. And then the whole speculation came, and it's like, well, now Tua is getting some validation, and Tyreek is too from it.
That's right,
but you
Tom.
got
And that was huge. And
before that.
Reek is not that guy that's gonna say something that he doesn't believe. He is not that parrot. He is
It's
not
not that. It's
somebody's.
not that. It's not that. It's not that. They wasn't clowning him, but we didn't know your coach before this. We didn't know your coach had all that in his bag. So
True.
when he brought the plays that you guys are running is unseen. Nobody never seen half of this shit. Not even on Madden. So now you know how serious of a play caller that you got. But he got the right pieces in the right places. You've never seen guys go in motion the way that you guys go in motion. That's not
Mm-hmm.
some of the shit that y'all got going on is not even fair. I think you're off sides more than half the time, but I'm this weekend. Because you're supposed to like when you're going in motion. Once you hit the tackle box, when any motion that you go into or come outside the tackle box, you have to turn around and get set again. Show me a point in time that cheated. I get it, cheated fast as shit, but you still got to get set before you go down the field. You can't show any motion of going down the
He
field.
does look, though. He does look. He points to the sideline to make sure he's on or off.
He look
They're
like he
good,
offsides every
about it.
time.
But he's
No, he
not.
does.
They're
He
very
asks,
He's
he
good.
asks the
not.
ref straight up. He's like, on or not, because it's either the inside guy or the outside guy. One of them's got to be on or off the line.
If we're off,
So
if we're false
go ahead.
starting, it is usually on our right tackle. I see it. That is who is false starting. And I just have to tell you, so Eric, my job, my whole life, I taught dance. So my job was to find the anomaly, find somebody that wasn't in line doing the right thing. I wasn't watching them for what they did good. I was watching for what they did wrong. And I can tell you, I can pick offsides, or false start in a red hot second. And Reek ain't false starting. He's not lined up
I'm hoping
wrong.
that he not.
I'm just telling you.
I'm hoping. That's my brother. It's my brother. Yeah, it's my wife. My wife said on the right hand side they always false start.
See?
Every team do that. Every team.
See? The girl is right. She knows. That's what I just told you.
Yeah, my
False
wife
start
said
on
it-
the right
said it
tackle.
exactly.
It's always the right thing.
It's always the right
It's
time.
always the right thing. Just
See?
Always the right tackle.
it's a slight move. Like if you're not really watching them, you don't see it.
Oh.
But he
Yep.
go like this. You not here go like
She
this.
did that little step. Is she doing
No,
that little
no,
back
no,
step?
no, plant.
The little back
Yeah.
step. The little back step. I saw her shadow
So
over there.
Now we both coach in the community of my wife coaching hands down, and I coach up here in Prospect
She
Park.
coaches what now? What
She
does she
coaches
coach?
basketball.
Oh, good
Yeah,
for
my
her.
wife got scholarship to play basketball back in the day, and I got scholarship to play football. And we just brought that back to the community. That's all. Like, why not share? You can't take it with you.
So back in the day, was that 2015?
Well, I'm 41. So, I played football.
My older son's 41. He's 41 as well.
You're still a youngin'.
Thank you, Papa Paul.
Yeah. We still babies, but on the back
You
end,
still
like
babies.
My back in the day is 2000.
Hey,
Hey,
Well,
What's her name, Eric? What's her name?
Couture winners.
Hi, Katura.
well, my back in the day is back in the '80s.
I was born in
Hey,
the 80s.
See, we
hey,
thought about
hey,
it.
Katura.
Hello, stranger. What's going on? Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome in.
What I'm doing? I heard some false starting, and I didn't even know the team y'all was talking about. But I know
It's the right
I
tackle.
watched. It's the right tackle on the
It's the right
Dolphins.
tackle.
It's the right. It's that slight step back
Yeah,
mhm.
that's the
every
one.
single time.
Well, listen,
She's
the
right.
referees do have yellow flags, and
They don't need.
hopefully they throw a lot of them here in Philly. I'm
Yeah, I hope they
Oh,
throw
that's
a
Yes,
lot
great
of them
news.
in
I hope
Philly
they throw a
too.
lot in Philly at Philly.
Yeah,
Yes.
listen.
man.
I hope that's the only thing thrown on the
I don't
field.
know how y'all do it down there in Miami, but we meet the referees in the parking lot before they step in and they come out. So
Y'all ain't
But
never
you
lied.
didn't beat them bad enough when
Yo,
you played Kansas
I-
City. You should
wait
have
a
beat
minute.
them a little worse.
I am going to verify that because when the Phillies played here and they lost the game in the playoffs and they gave it to the umps driving away from the stadium. That is a fact.
oh God.
Man,
Yes, that is a fact. Yo, Philly.
Did you see the guy that got tackled on the field in the game? The
Yeah,
first game?
That was a good
that's
hit.
Oh
like
my
the fifth
God.
one. That's like the fifth time. Ain't that like the fifth
Oh,
one?
yeah.
Because it was
And
like
you would have been proud.
It's
I've
If
seen
fourth
like
y'all
down, yeah.
literally.
win, y'all would have been proud, man. Y'all would have been proud.
Listen,
That
listen.
security
E, I'll
guard.
tell you this. E, some way, shape, or form. Once the kids get a little older, you and your wife need to come down to the East 12, East 32. You need to come over to the yellow. I'm gonna serve you over the whole Miami Dolphins tailgate. You need to come down for
yeah,
real.
Listen, look
we
from
got that
some of
going on.
the images that you share with me, and then this beautiful forum that you got me on with all these great people, and I know how you are. Like you don't break
Absolutely.
no mess about it. So I know that it's gonna be first class, man. Because like I said, the people that's in this forum right here, man, I knew what I was walking into, and I mean it's fun. I mean I love being on y'all show. I mean or the podcast, and hopefully you guys invite me back after we
Of
win.
Well,
course.
I'm throwing it out there. After
Eric,
we
Eric,
Only if we
Eric,
win.
Eric, honestly, there's a little lie there. They'll tell you I'm the biggest asshole of them all. So
No, he's not.
oh man, I
He's a big old
think so.
cupcake. He is as sweet as he can be.
I do eat a
But
lot.
you
I
can
do
only
eat a
come
lot of.
back if
I
we
do.
win.
I do eat a lot of gummy bears, so I'm
Yeah.
probably pretty sweet that way.
I can tell you what I
Oh,
have, Eric. I have something. I have something you'd
what?
probably be interested in. I have a video.
What?
Your
Who?
Yeah,
brother
let's go, Pam.
in a
What?
rug. Yeah,
Would you say
dude,
cut?
I
Bro,
got a video of him.
they didn't know. They didn't know, bro.
No, he
They
don't.
didn't know.
Oh no, he knew how to do. My brother used to do house dance. What's that? The
See,
house dance
thank
move?
you.
Flipping on
I
his
got a
arm and all that.
video.
And wait, he's still doing that? He can do that?
He can do it. It looked good. And this
No,
is from a
I didn't know he still do that
professional.
stuff.
This is
No,
from a
I didn't know he
professional.
was
I'm
still
telling
doing it.
you, I've judged dance competitions all over this
Bro,
country. He looked good.
I told her a couple weeks ago, I said, you might be a little impressed with my dancing if
Mm-hmm.
you ever see me dance. And they don't know.
Oh,
See, they know they don't know. They got a little introduction.
oh wow. He used to back in the day when when I was younger. I used to idolize him because he could do all of them different moves and stuff. And it's like I don't know if you guys know what house music is, but
Yep.
man, he used to. Man, he cut the rug. He did anything that you could think of. He did it. Like, and
Yeah.
I don't know if he was drunk when he was doing it, but he was getting down. I'm gonna tell you that his feet was on fire when he got done.
But let me
He
tell you
definitely.
something. It was hot. It was so hot and so humid. And he's out there in the sun. He's got his jersey on. He is bringing it. I was like, dang. I mean, it was a rough situation
Yes,
to bring it
it
in,
was.
but he brought it anyway. It was awesome.
we're not going to talk about the festivities that I enjoyed all day Saturday. Well, before the game, before bowl campers, during bowl campers, after bowl campers.
All I know is
So,
you know this face.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've done that a lot of times.
I'm going. They
Still
had
running
no
through those
idea.
days.
They had no idea I was coming down. So to see the reaction on Pam's face was priceless. To see the reaction on Ali Goodman's face was priceless. I mean,
Yeah,
Dirk.
see,
Dirk was the first. Dirk was the first person because we went up to the pop up. Me and Papa Paul went up to the pop up
right.
shop, the Vibe, and that's where Ali was at. And they were outside the whole. Shout out to the Miami Dolphins group of Germany. Dirk, to the whole crew. I have a
They
picture.
were
I'm going to post
awesome.
it up with those guys.
Yes.
So I sit there and get out the car, and I got the flag around me. I was like, let's go Dolphins. So you hear Dirk, let's go. What the fuck are you doing here? And I'm sitting there cracking up. And he gives me a gigantic bear hug, and his other buddy gave me a bear hug, and I say good morning to everybody. And I walked in and gave Jared a hug and gave Stephen D a hug. Shout out to Stephen Daniels.
Yeah.
And then the tap Ali on her shoulder, and I see her face was priceless. She was like, "You said you weren't coming," and I'm sitting there cracking up the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Cracking up.
I can tell you from my end, I'm like, walking around, seeing people and stuff, and I see this guy making a beeline for me. He's making a beeline, and I'm like, who's this guy? That looks like Dolphin, but he's not here. Dolphin Winners is not. Oh my gosh. And the next thing I know, he's hugging me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Dolphin Winners, what are you doing? I was in complete shock. Papa Paul and Dolphin Winners kept the secret big time. It was so amazing to finally meet them in person.
I want to shout out Papa Paul, shout out Paris Love, and shout out Keith Matheny, Matheny. Shout out to those three because they were the three that knew about it. Nobody else knew about it except for those three. Nobody.
Wow.
And
I'll never
and at the
recognize.
same time, Keith is Allie's right hand man,
Absolutely.
and he kept it from her. She was mad about that too.
Yes, she was. She told me that too. So I'll never recognize Tom without a campfire in front of his face. If I ever get to meet Tom, it'll be the camp. I'm gonna need the glow of the campfire, Tom.
Well, shit.
A little lighter or something.
That's like a Halloween face right there. Shit. Straight up. All I can hear is the Michael Myers piano in the background. Din, 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 din. That's all I can hear.
Oh, shit. There's like all these fucking trees around me. Don't freak me out.
Tom, we're gonna be partying this weekend, Tom.
Yes, we are, sir.
Yes,
so you're going to the Philly game, Tom?
Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm going to the Philly game.
Nice.
Okay.
Are y'all going down
Saturday
there?
night. Oh, so what the plans is, ladies and gentlemen, I have to do this formally. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philly Finvasion will be coming soon and within a couple days. If you have not purchased the tickets for the tailgate on Sunday, please go on tailgreeter.com for limited tickets to the tailgate. All game tickets are sold out. If you want to try to get a game ticket, try to go and contact Don Cools of the Lanco Fin Fan Club. He might have tickets left. And or look at all legit ticket agencies for sales.
Thank you for that, Dolphin Winners.
I'll just sit there and tell you guys, I want first thing first, I want to thank the Philadelphia Eagles organization and Ali Goodman for making this possible for 65 of us to have standing room only tickets due to the debacle that happened earlier. Thanks to Stephen D for doing all he could to make this possible. Thanks to Ryan Killen. Thanks to all the different fan clubs that are coming up. I want all of y'all to have safe travels. This is going to be an epic weekend that we will never, ever, ever forget. All I want everybody to do is just have a good time and a safe time while being in my home of Philadelphia.
You know, Fins for the win.
Oh, of course.
Again.
I'm gonna let y'all get away with that because y'all ain't. I'm gonna get.
Because we're gonna win,
We're all
and
proud either way.
we're gonna win because the Eagles are actually gonna run some man on man, and you're gonna become a Dolphins
no, we
fan.
not.
Yeah.
No, we not. No, we not.
Can't
I
be
know
doing
this is
that.
being recorded, so I can
Sean
get up
decides
out
a
of here.
good. Sean decides a good DC. I think we were looking at Sean, and Sean
Yes,
was
he
actually
is.
a
Yes, he
disciple
is.
of Vic. It's like Vic's protege.
Yeah.
Chicago,
All
then
right,
went to
Paul.
Seattle. He's good.
Where
He's
he
good.
at?
Just saying,
Where
Nice,
is
he
everybody?
calling the
nice
game
point.
play.
There you go.
There's
Everyone's
Chef
right there.
Jew.
I
Yo.
should, but yeah, I want to give a shout out to Chef Jew. He's one of our main guys.
Yo,
If you're looking for
Love
some
him.
catering or some cupcakes and stuff like that,
listen.
It's
give
fire.
I
Chef
got a
Jew a
quick.
shout out.
I got a
786-804-8096.
I got a quick Chef Juice story for you guys. I actually finally had one of the cupcakes at the tailgate. I'm gonna tell
Me
y'all
too.
something.
Money, bro.
He is official, ladies and gentlemen. Please give that man a play. That man can flat out cook. That cupcake was very moist. Everything was very good, very well done. I've been in the business. I worked for Marriott for 12 years. I work in a mental hospital kitchen. I've worked in different stations at Marriott, so I understand about food as well. When I eat something, I understand taste and quality, and that gentleman has it. I'm not just saying that because he's a fellow Dolphin, and I'm not saying that he's an ambassador of 305. I'm saying that generally, those cupcakes were delicious. So, ladies and gentlemen, give
Yeah.
Chef G a play. Definitely.
And,
There's
and
levels
can
to
I
this
tell
shit.
you, Dolphin winners?
Uh-huh.
So after the group at Boat Campers,
Right.
we left and went to another place, and Chef Jew and Miss Finn's mama and me and my husband, we sat there and we had dinner together. We were probably out to dinner until 9:30, I would say. And Chef Jew went home that night and made those cupcakes. So it was that late. He had to go pick up the stuff. I'm telling you, fresh. The young
Mhm.
man brought it. It was so good. Hey, Chef Jew. Hey.
Chef Jew, if you didn't hear us, we've been talking about you and giving you a shout out, and we were sharing the stuff we know about you.
He's an amazing young man. Love
Right
Yes,
him.
he
there.
is. Yes, he is. Definitely, brother. But all I'm gonna say to you, brother, is I wish the best team good luck. I wish us coming out of this victory or coming out of this game, both teams with no injuries, and may the best team
Yes,
win. But I'm gonna tell
that's
you, I'm gonna tell you, I think Miami. This game for Miami, and I think I could speak somewhat for the fans up here and some of the panelists. This
Yeah.
game is a statement game for us, and this is a game that's been circled on my calendar, not just for the simple fact that you know how much this game means to me,
Yeah.
but this is a statement game for our franchise and our fan base that we have to solidify us as somewhat being a Super Bowl contender going forward into the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
It's never been personal because we're not rivals. We all understand that. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's
right.
been a lot of history between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. If people don't understand, for me, it started with Keith Jackson back in the day when Keith Jackson was actually released by the Philadelphia Eagles and he wanted to find a trade and release him. And he actually went to the NFL and they sat there and said, well, what team do you think will pick you up? And the Miami Dolphins was right there. And guess what? They landed right in his lap. And the Miami Dolphins scooped him right up. So
Right.
that's where it started for me, like really. So with that being said, brother, I mean, I'll say this. I think we're going to come out with the victory. I don't think it's going to be a fly-by-night. It's not going to be a blowout. I'm not even saying that at all. I think it's going to be just like you said earlier, a heavyweight fight. It's going to be like Ali and Frazier. It's going to be whoever makes the first mistake. That's what it's going to come down to. So I'm going to sit there and
this is
go,
gonna be this
go ahead.
is gonna be like one of those back in the day games where you waited all day just to watch this one game and it actually turned out to be exactly what you wanted to be. Now, hopefully, I'm gonna vote for my side to jump out there and do what they need to do. But I'll be highly upset if it do turn out to be a blowout of some sort. And we too, here in Philadelphia, we're looking at it the same way. Yes, we are 5-1, but we know, real recognize real. So we looking at you guys right there, smack in the eye, and say, hey, I think we're ready to take on the talent. But not only are we ready to take on the challenge now we have to, get over that threshold. There are no more excuses after this. You're right. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's either a win or you lose. It's just that simple. And if it got to come down between us two guys, man, I wouldn't have it no other way. I can't wait until the game day. Tell the truth. Now that I know that I got some friends on the other side too. I mean, listen,
Absolutely.
I'm definitely going to
Yes. Real quick, Eric. Now, no, real quick. If they play just one round of man on man, does that still count to where you become a Dolphins fan? Well, we gotta clarify that. We gotta clarify this.
No,
Dude,
What qualifies as man on man?
Lineup and Bradbury lineup man on man the whole game. Oh no, you damn
no
right. I'm
safety
out
help
of here.
on top of.
I just want to clarify that.
No, look, sometimes you're going to have to play man because you're going to have to blitz. You're going to have to figure out a way to get to do it.
I know that. I know that, but I just want to clarify the little bit you got going.
What's your Coach Little? Don't mean I played it. I mean, come on now. I'm playing with this. I know what we got to do. I know exactly what we got to do. But at the end of the day, man, listen. I mean, like I said, I'm really enjoying myself, and I appreciate you guys for allowing me to be a part of your podcast. But I gotta go because I wake up 4 a.m. in the morning to go to work. But,
Lord!
And this was
no.
Hey, listen, I do this all the time, man.
Eric, you're welcome anytime to join us.
Only if we win. You ain't allowed in here if we lose.
Oh no, I'm coming back. I'm not
I hope you do. It was nice to meet you, Eric.
As we say, and as we say, peace, love, and fins up, brother.
Peace, love, fins up. Good luck, brother.
Listen, I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna say, fly, Eagles, fly. So, hey, y'all have
Good luck, brother. Love you, bro. Thanks for having you on, man.
All right, man.
Thank you for not spelling the word.
That's right.
Take care of yourself.
Oh, he's
That
a
was
great
fun.
guy.
Thank you, guys. That was beautiful. Thank you, guys. I really enjoyed that. I really did. I will say this, and we can go into. We talked a lot about Philly, and we can talk about Fan Club Weekend. And I will say this. It's been like I told Papa Paul this literally. This weekend has been a movie, really, and he can probably agree with me. Like, it was literally a movie this weekend, and I'll tell anybody it was something I always wanted to do, just as a human being, is to surprise a lot of people that I actually consider family and friends of mine, and to sit there and have the reactions and to see the love and all that the doubles, the way I work my ass off every day during the week. When I don't want to work, I still work. I do it for a reason, and that's a gift that when you get that gift, it's better than anything in the world. Period.
Yeah, it was like a slow-mo movie, right? Dolphin Winners.
goodness.
It was like in slow motion.
It just went like when it's funny, Pam, when I just sat and reflect about it on like Monday night. I was like, did I actually do all of that stuff? It's some things that happened over the weekend. I think me and Papa Paul just keep to ourselves one day, and if somebody really wants to know what happened with us on one weekend, then we'll sit there and tell them, like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, no, we got the proof to tell you. It's all good. There's no need to sit there. Sometimes there's no need to sit there and even say things. Sometimes it's best to keep some things in. So I've always been like that. So
you never show all your cards.
It took me until today to recover. And that's not a lie.
You're lucky. I did a double today. Jeez.
Well, it was more the aches and pains, not just the alcohol.
But then again, the alcohol.
It did help.
It helps with the aches and pains.
We're gonna have a whole lot of
It says yeah. It says
that's
yeah.
gonna be. I can already see that.
Man, it was a great weekend. I still am reflecting back. There's a few like I hadn't met El Capitan or Ali before, and Shake Money. I hadn't met him face to face, and those guys.
Well,
So
I've met all of them except for El Capitan until this Sunday.
you met him though, because you came over
Yeah.
there. Like we had gone over
Oh
there.
yeah,
and everything.
we met when they first got there and stuff. I went over.
Oh,
there.
you did? Okay. Yeah. So I go over there and he is just having a blast. And they poured like, oh, Miss Pam, you want to do a shot with us? I was like, yeah, okay. Then so I was doing a shot with them and everything.
Oh yeah, Miss Pam did a few shots. Yeah.
Miss Pam can hang. I can hang.
Well,
But
I know when you got on the Stephen D show, you were sitting there talking away, and
oh yeah, I had plenty to say. I'm normally so quiet. Hey, John.
Oh,
there's
wait,
Chef.
we got John, and we got Chef Jew coming on. Chef
Yeah,
Jew.
Chef. Hey, John.
I don't see you, Chef Jew.
He's coming. He's coming.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, brother. How you doing, man?
There's my buddy.
Hey, John.
I might have a
We
bad
hung
connection.
out, had us a nice dinner, didn't we?
We
Chef?
hear you, Chef Jew. Yeah, we hear you, Chef Jew.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm not breaking up or nothing.
So you
No,
good?
How's
we
everybody
hear
doing?
you loud and clear. Yeah, we're doing good.
We're good, brother.
Glad to join us, brother.
Okay, how's it? Yeah, finally get a chance to be up here.
I'm happy to have you on, ladies and gentlemen.
We are very happy to
Just
have you
finally,
on.
just happy.
We got the ambassador of Dolphin
Yeah,
Nation
man.
305 in the
Just
house.
happy to be on
Let's
here.
go.
Well, we're talking about your cupcakes and how good they are.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
And how I'm
I
telling you how
appreciate it so
late it
much.
was.
I appreciate
that
the
he was.
love and support.
That's
Well,
right. I was
that's
telling him
what we
how
do,
late it was when you were going to the store. Like you still were going to the store. That's how fresh those cupcakes were. Like it was what 8-9 hours later. You had the cup. I mean,
Well,
it was a long night
you
for
know,
Chef
Chef
Jew.
Jew, we do support each other because we are one big family.
Absolutely.
Right,
Well,
we do.
something I want
Gotta
to
support everybody. I mean, y'all, most of y'all see me on YouTube all the time
Yeah.
and
Something I
everything,
want
and
to throw out there.
I'm just blessed to just thank you for having me on, Papa Paul.
Oh,
I just appreciate y'all
okay.
letting me be on.
Anytime, dude.
I'm hearing everybody's takes and everything. I'm just blessed right now, beyond measure. Y'all bless me so much, and I love the support that I'm getting from everyone. And you gotta give most of the credit I gotta give to my wife. She has really been the biggest supporter, like my biggest cheerleader, in helping me push this out there. And when I told her, let her listen to Miss Finn's advertises, Shake Money advertise it, Papa Paul, you advertise it, and Dog Freaky, she started buying the cupcakes and then getting people out there. And me and her been cool ever since day one, from the time I met her. That was like me and her been friends since 2019. And she's been like, she's a very lovable, and I even told her she was gonna win Fan of the Year for the Dolphins. She like, no, somebody else should win it. I said, no, you deserve it. You deserve to win it. And Lord and behold, she won it. And I told her that, and I had went back and told her. I said, didn't I tell you who's gonna win? And I feel like she should have won NFL Fan of the Year. I still feel that way. She should have won Fan of the Year, and hopefully one year is my turn to do it. Because I love helping everybody.
Good evening, Adam and Liz.
And I want to see. I want Paris to go for it, but
Yes.
he didn't. It's like he don't want to do anymore, and it sucks.
Yeah,
and things like that, because he told me what went down and it hurts.
Yeah,
it sucks, and I wanted him to support it, because we was at Bowl Campers Saturday, and I was talking with him. I'm almost done, y'all. And I was talking Paris and Future. Y'all know Future is Harley Finn, and we was talking because she wanted to go for fan of the year as well too, but because of the situation we had with Paris, she just didn't want to do it anymore because we were just like, why does the skin color why are we still in the same crap? Why are we still in the same thing about skin tone? It doesn't matter. It should be for everyone, and I don't like that. It bothers me that they gave up on it. I mean, they just gave up. And I told Dolphins, he should still keep going for it. But it hurt Paris because Paris he's a lovable person. He cares. And he does so much. People don't understand. Paris does so much for people. He gave his tickets for people to get that chance to go and experience. And for him to go through that, it sucks. And I remember him telling him and her were both told me they don't want to do it for more. If Chef Jew was going for it, he got our votes. We'll push him to go for fan of the year and stuff. I'm like, not this year. Not this year. I'm like, no, not this year. I said maybe next year if I want to do it. Maybe next year.
Well, it's the most
I agree.
Put on anything. What does your skin color have to do with anything?
Well, this is something
my skin color is
I'm working on.
Orange, baby.
This is something I'm working on, and I'm working on it diligently. I am happy and proud to work on it because it means a lot. Now, if y'all didn't know, the weekend of the Giants, Tyreek Hill threw up a peace sign.
Yes.
Okay. He got fined for it. He did not get flagged. He did not get flagged for it at all, but he got fined $11,000. And that got me thinking the other day. And
he got fined. He got he got penalized for it. He did get penalized for taunting. They call it taunting now. You can't taunt.
Not the peace sign.
Not the peace sign.
When you took the picture.
When he did the flip.
Got flagged for that.
Okay, well, either way, it's not taunting.
No, that was the last game. Yeah.
The last game was the flip.
That was crazy.
It was crazy.
But anyway, I've been in touch with several groups. They're all supporting me and backing me on it. I've gotten in touch with Troy. I can't even think of his last name right now. Troy Drayton. Yes, Troy Drayton. I have a word out to OJ. We have our shirt, which I don't have it on here. I wish I did. It says, it's got in symbols, peace, love with the heart, and then fins up in words, and then family underneath it. Okay. On the back, all the clubs, which I'm getting all the support from all the clubs that are willing to do it. We're going to put all, it's going to say, Worldwide Fans United, Fin Fans United, and all the clubs that donate, there will be listed on the back. We're going to see about getting all the shirts to all the players, the coaches, and alumni, and see about getting them doing a group photo to show how united we are as Fin fans and a family. And this has got to go because we got to stop this bullshit racism, bullying, hatred, and all this other stuff.
Absolutely.
It's crap.
I agree.
Yeah.
Paul, I think
enough is enough already.
I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but I think you should also sell those shirts to fans to raise money for whichever cause.
Well, I am selling the Peace, Love, Fins Up family shirts.
Yes. Okay. It's such a great idea, and I was so happy that you asked me to be a part of it and our fan group.
I've got your fan group. I've got Dolphins Nation Mexico. I got North Cal. I got the Worldwide Fins fan club. I've got TPP. I got Pedro's fan club. I got Kentucky fan club with Matt Ferreira.
Yes, Matt. Yes.
I got I think Triangle Fin Club is up for it. There's a bunch of them already up for it.
And as it spreads, Papa Paul, it will get bigger and bigger. It was such a brilliant idea.
I'm seeing Scott this Sunday. Do you want me to talk to him?
Scott, who?
Owl.
I've sent him a message. He's in touch with Mark Angelo. Mark's probably will let him know that he's supporting me and everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Hey, MCJB.
Hey, Miss Pam, how are you?
Real quick,
What's up?
Dolphin winners.
What's going
Dolphin
on?
winners. I am following Garfinkel on that, like you sent me through Twitter, but there is no way to
Yep, MC.
message him on that unless I just
Who
put
that,
a
Chef?
post on there.
You might just have to put the
Alright,
post
Chef.
up, bro. That's how you do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm going to with my email and phone number. I don't care.
So what you do is this: you put the post of him and the Miami Dolphins, and you just do it like that. Put the post up and just put that hoop up, man. That's how we do it. That's
Yeah.
how it is.
We'll just blast it out. Everybody blast it out.
I mean, if anybody whose fan club starts on Twitter can post Tom Garfinkel about getting in touch with me for the project I want to do as to help end racism, to help end this hatred that is out there and ridiculous. It would
It's
be great.
absurd. It's absurd, and you need to go find something to do. If that's what you're focusing on, you're bored and you don't have enough to do. You need to go find something to do. That's ridiculous.
Talk to him, Miss Pam. Talk your talk.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry to cut and run. I got 2
Where
hearings
Paris
tomorrow.
at? Oops.
Okay,
Yo,
Tom, you get some rest.
Okay.
Give me
Thank
a
you,
call,
everybody.
Tom.
Fins
Yeah, I
up.
hit you. I'll be there
Fins
Yeah,
up.
Saturday.
take it easy, Tom.
Peace, love, fins up, baby.
Peace, love, and fins up, brother.
Peace, love, fins up, Tom.
Fins up.
So I know, Chef Jew, I know I have your support on that because I know what kind of a person you are.
Uh-oh. Someone dog going crazy.
No, that's just the pup.
Is that Finn?
That's Finn.
Uh-oh. Go crazy, Finn. Go crazy.
Oh, she's talking to you. Talking to you, MCGB. I'm talking to you.
So, I'm glad you're here, Chef Jew. We love all you're doing, and you just keep up the hard work because you are a good man, Chef Jew.
He's a wonderful, wonderful young man. Like I'm telling you, like him and I have been friends for a very long time. And to actually get to go sit down and have dinner with him, we're like, an hour and a half. We just sit there and we're just talking because a lot of times you don't get that opportunity to just chat with somebody. It was amazing.
Shout out to Ruben.
It's good.
Hey, Ruben.
Thank you for watching. And Adam, yes, they're wearing orange. Liz is out there. Adam, they are wearing orange jerseys on Sunday.
Yes, we
Miami
are.
music.
Yeah.
Orange.
ESPN has 50.5% for the Dolphins.
Say that again, John.
It's 58.5 for the Dolphins.
Oh, nice.
For Philly.
It's gone up because it was 54%, so it's gone up some.
Nice. People thinking about it. Good stat, John. Thank you. And you got to give all props to John. John is a great supporter of all the different
groups. Yes, he is.
And podcasts and posts. Yes. John is a great fan.
We appreciate you very much. We appreciate everybody that watches us, that joins us, that listens to us. I know OJ, Chef Jew, okay, good. I thought, but I know OJ watches us at times and listens to us, and we appreciate OJ being there for us. But I really want to push this because I want to show the unity the Dolphins have, not just here in the States, but we're worldwide. I already got the UK are willing to be with us. I haven't heard from Dirk yet, but I'm sure he is.
I can put it out on my stream as well because I have fans. I think I was telling you, Papa Paul, that I had somebody from Dubai that came in, and as well as Korea, Australia, all Europe, and of course all over the US. So I will definitely put that out there.
No problem. I appreciate it, Miss Pam.
If
Yeah,
you can
it's
send me like a link or something that I can share in the stream, I'm not sure exactly. I'm not the social media guru.
yeah. I will see what I can do.
I can do it on Facebook. I follow a lot of Dolphin pages and stuff, and I'm like some of them moderators and stuff, so I can help do that too.
Okay.
Get it out there. You need the link.
Hey,
Yeah, I know it's going to take a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
And I will work with you both on this. Because I got to figure out how we're going to do this. Maybe I'll just make a web page or a Facebook page up for it.
That's something like that would be great because in order to share, like literally you have to like put it right in front of me and go, this is what you do. I'm not super tech savvy.
How was everyone's fan club weekend? I'm
brother.
Epic.
We were just
Epic.
talking about it.
Well, Liz, if you want a hoodie, I can get one made up for you and stuff.
MCJB, this fan club weekend was off the hook.
Okay. If you did not make it a fan club weekend this year, I'm pushing it right now. I know you got to go to Comfort Fan Club next weekend. It's the 10-year anniversary of Fan Club weekend.
Of next year.
2024.
Next year.
Yep. It's already
So,
out there in the
it's
world.
It's already in the works and everything. It's going to be a week long, if not maybe a weekend long, 3 or 4 days long of doing things, if not maybe longer.
Longer because
and I'll be down there because my bad, Miss Pam, but I'll be down there because I'll already be down there for school.
Okay.
Well, see, and so what they try to do usually every year is to do the Sunday game and then the Thursday night game so that it's a full thing. People stay and do the 2 games and all that.
Well, yeah,
So
they try to pick it
trying
where
to do that.
Yeah, they're trying. Yeah. Shake
There's
Money,
a
what's
bunch of
going
us
on,
being
brother?
like, hey, Shake.
Hey, what's going on?
Where you been?
My brother, what's up, Shay?
Fins up.
Fins up. I was actually filming an episode of Insomnia with my man Crypto, with the Currency Connection. We had guest Doc Brown and Lewis. We do our pick'em videos. So it's gonna air It's gonna air at 3:00 this morning.
Nice.
That was up.
I'll be asleep by then.
Me too. It'll still be there later in the morning.
Yeah.
If you don't see,
out to you,
we have the wonderful Chef Jew here.
What's up, Chef Jew? I tell you what, man. I'm hooked on his cupcakes. I can tell you that.
I think we all were.
Yeah, Chef.
They were delicious. I don't
on,
even
man.
eat cupcakes, and I ate one.
Go ahead,
I
Miss
appreciate
Pam. You
it,
going to
yo.
point
Thank
something
you.
out? You're welcome,
Yes.
Chef Jew.
So I wanted to point out the name of Shake Money's spot with crypto. Tell him, Shake, the
Insomnia.
no, but go ahead.
The Currency Connection.
Currency Connection. So think about it. So you got crypto and Shake Money.
Yeah.
The Currency Connection. Get it?
Yeah.
It's really clever. It's super clever. I love it. Super clever. And of course they do a pick'em, they do pick'ems and I think they're scared. Shake says I'm gonna be on there, but I think he's a little scared. And he should be. He should be.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Shake, I wish you was coming up, Shake. I really do, brother. I really wish
trust
you
me.
was at this game,
I do
man.
too.
I really do.
So I want to.
Go ahead.
I really want to get talking about the game a little bit more.
For sure. Okay, cool.
I want to know what people truly think, what they've seen, on both sides, both teams, your opinions on what's going to happen this weekend.
I'm going to go last, so go ahead. We're going to do ladies first. Go ahead, Pam.
Oh, okay. So what I have seen is a Philly team that looks sleepy. They're sluggish. Now, I'm not delusional to think that they're not going to bring their A game to Miami, because this is as big a game for them as it is for us, at least in their mind. I mean, for us, I think this is like huge, right? But
This is a Super Bowl game for us.
this is a
That's
Super
what
Bowl
it is.
game for us, and it could be a prelude, right?
Yes.
So I honestly think that we have a huge probability of winning this game. I know we can win this game. And I'm not saying it's, I wouldn't bet my life on it, but I think that we can so win this game. We're going to match up well. Their defense is going to get a lesson in speed. Speed kills. And our offensive line I don't think they understand that our offensive line is so much better. So our run game, I wish we had H-N, but we don't. But I mean, Mostert is.
He really stepped up last week
Good
without him.
Lord, the dude has played lights out since last season. He is amazing, and he's getting better. I have a lot of confidence in this. I say Dolphins win, and I say 31-17.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh,
Shake, what you think, Shake?
I'll let Chef Drew go ahead.
All right.
Chef Jew, let's get your opinion, brother.
Coach McDaniel, do not abandon the running game in the fourth quarter, please.
Thank you.
That's my thing. I'm serious. I hate when we be late in the game. He wants to abandon. Like, you can't keep doing that because it's going to cost you games doing it. And then you got to get two of the ball, put the game in his arms just to win the game. We don't want to tire this man out. I mean, you see the difference when he wins, when he's healthy. We win, and he plays well. And I've always told people when they get upset when he throws an interception, like, y'all know it's at times when he throws one, he comes right back out and throws the touchdown. He does. So
every time.
I'm loving the way he's moving in the pocket. He has really improved. Somebody had posted a stat of his QBR rating. He has improved every single season. And his numbers are looking better than his first two seasons in the league. And that's and this is his second year under Mike McDaniel. We have to give Mike McDaniel so much credit and so much props because he has really came in and wanted to work with Tua, and him and Tua have a great relationship. I sit back and watch the videos with them two, and it's comical. It's 100% comical. I just love their relationship. It takes me back to Marino and Shula. They had a great relationship with each other.
And one thing about it, Chef Jew, is that Mike McDaniels has believed in Tua from day one, and that helps.
True, it helps a whole lot. And guess what? And with their the way they are too, it affects it helps the team as well too, because it's taking everyone by storm because it's affecting the whole team. And you see the culture of it because it's a different culture than what we're used to. And this here, they're having fun, and they're having a good time. They're fun, and that's what you want in the locker room. I feel like right now we got to stop Philly. To me, the key is to keep Hurts from having a field day with us. I don't want to see another 14-0 first quarter again. Our first half. I don't want to see that.
Well, I tell you right now, if that happens this weekend, we're in trouble.
Yes, I agree. Because I'm not sleeping. I have so much respect for Philly, and I want us to win, but we got to really make sure that offensive line does not allow their front seven, because they do have a dominant front seven, and you got to think about it. They found a way to stop these guys, because look what they did the first game against the Chargers. Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, you stopped them too, and Tua didn't get sacked that game. They have improved. They show we see the improvement in his offensive line.
Yeah.
The only setback. It's beautiful. It is beautiful because we went through this.
We all love that, but we're not going to have Armstead. We're not going to have Williams. I don't think, and it's going to be a little bit tougher this time. But I think they can handle it.
Yeah, because Eichenberg didn't do that bad in the last game. I mean, he stood his ground. I don't think he did that.
I'm glad you brought
Philly though.
Yes, it's Philly, but if you actually look at the PFF grades for the defense on passing and the defense on the run, Eichenberg had the highest PFF grade on both of them.
Which is incredible, right? Incredible.
I mean, people are saying, well, yeah, it's against Carolina. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. He's still improved.
True. But I'm going to be honest with you.
Carolina did.
Wait. But let's keep the flip side of this. This is Sunday Night Football. This is Philadelphia. This is a raucous crowd after a fucking loss that they felt like they should have. Different energy.
I understand that, but he showed improvement at least.
I'm not saying I'm not discrediting that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm going to say is it's different when you're at home at the comfort of your home, and then now we're going to go into another raucous environment like we were in Buffalo. And this,
they don't want to be.
Philly is going to be loud.
But I think I agree with you 100%. I think honestly, if they come out with pretty much like a hurry up offense, it's gonna end up putting a hurting on Philly that way.
I'm good with that, though.
Right.
I'm good with that. I have a few points, but I want to hear what John has to say.
Well, real quick, I want to hear what Chef Chu's scores. What he thinks
my bad.
Last score prediction. If we can contain their defense and not let them have their way against us, and we can contain Hurts, I can see us winning. Let me see. Shoot, score all of it, man. I want my 40 burger again. Give me 42 to 13. Give me that. I came close last week to getting it. I came close, but they messed it up. They messed it up because I would have been on by 1 point if Mike White did not throw that pick. If he did not throw that pick six, I would have been close.
I'm going to say this.
45-13.
I was so close. I was so close. 42. Oh, my gosh. I was so close. 42. I did get the 42. I just didn't get the 13.
If we beat the Eagles at that score, I need to know where the escape route's going to be in that fucking state.
I know, right?
Because it's not going to be pretty with me with my Dolphin shit on. Trying to get out of
it.
They
better have some Curry out there.
You need to get a Dolphins Philadelphia reversible.
There you go. Just put on a black shirt. Just wear a black shirt.
I'm good. We're not doing that. I live here. I don't play that. I don't play that. I live here. All right. So not to cut anybody off because I do want to get John's take real quick. But I would say the vibe in this city is humble. They're humble, and I'm going to be honest with you. The current news stations understand what is coming to them on Sunday night. They are giving us our respect. They understand. They understand that the Miami Dolphins ain't like this ain't no regular old fucking team. They know what's coming to Philadelphia, so they know after this loss to the Jets, they know that this is very important to them, and they know. I've got people on the street see me with my hold on, John, hold on, Paul, hold on. I've had people on the street here in Philadelphia literally say that, like, they like, yo, you guys are scary. Like, literally, I've had people say, yo, you've been rocking Dolphin stuff, and you guys have losing records. I said, that's what a diehard Dolphin fan does. So the Philadelphia Eagles fans here, they get it. Like, they not slow. They get it. So they giving us our props. Trust me, you get a couple here and there, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The majority, they understand. They're like, yo, y'all not to be played with, yo.
Yeah.
I know
Well,
how I would leave a Philly game if I went to a Philly game. I would either leave in the little bracelets or on a stretcher going to the hospital.
Lord, we can't have either
I
one,
can't.
Pam. I'm
I can't.
sorry.
I can't sit there.
Lord have mercy.
well, I haven't really watched the Philadelphia team, but I'm going off what they did last year, what the record is now, and what happened to them last week. Okay,
Right.
if I mean they're not going to want to be. This is taken off my cheerleading, fandom.
Gotcha.
If if I were the Philadelphia, I would not want to be getting a 40 burger on me. All right, and they're gonna have their you know ears pinned back, and they're gonna be they're gonna try and match us or stop us somehow or slow us down. They can't stop us. They can, slow us down as far
Yeah,
as much as they can. Um, I'm not gonna say we're gonna get 40. I'm hoping we'll win. Okay, and that's just being a realist.
So
Because
what is your score? So what's your score?
I would if we win, I hope we get out with at least in the we're averaging 30, right?
we're averaging 37 right now.
Yeah. And their defense is pretty good.
It's
I hope we get 30. Okay. I'm just hoping we get 30 and win. Okay. I want to get a
yeah,
W. I don't care what the score is, actually. I just want to
yeah,
get a W.
yeah.
And,
Gotcha.
I can see us getting 30, but it's going to be a squeaker. It's not going to be a cakewalk because they won't let it be a cakewalk.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Shake
But
money, which
I'm hoping for Pam's score.
okay. Shake money, what's your take? What's your take, Shake money? Shake
You
money.
there, Shake?
See?
Shake.
Shake your booty. Oh wait.
Shake your booty. Shake, shake, shake.
Where's Shake money?
Okay. He'll
Actually, he
be.
wasn't born when that song came out.
No, I know.
So I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen, since I am the one that lives here, and I'll sit there and say this to you guys. Philadelphia is a very physical, very, very physical team. Even though that their defense and their offense is definitely not from last year and that Super Bowl run that they had, that's the issues that they have right now. Right now,
Yeah.
the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles is like a baby Fangio. He is one of the Fangio's proteges. So we kind of know somewhat of what he's going to try to do against us on Sunday. The key thing for the Philadelphia Eagles are they're going to slow us down. They are going to pound the rock. They're going to sit there and slow us down. They're going to have 7 to 8 minute drops to keep us off the field. We already have a good idea. So when we go out there, we can't. The key thing for us is when we go out there, it can't be no 3 and outs. It's got to count. They're going to make us pay because we're playing against the Georgia Eagles on defense, literally.
Yeah.
So those boys going to be
100%.
playing, and Jalen Carter is a monster. I'm like, listen, I have faith in our O-line. I'm not saying I do not, but this young boy is a force. And I'm saying this, he is a problem by himself, and they got dogs up front. So we're going to have
Literally,
to sit there.
right?
Yeah, this one.
Literally.
Yeah, this one literally. These
Oh, come on, guys.
These grown men, they coming. So I will say this though. I think we still play our rock. I think we still play our game. I think what it comes down to is I think my prediction is going to be 38-24 Dolphins, definitely all day. It's going to not be pretty in the first half. I'm going to say that it's not. I really don't think it's going to be pretty, but I think the second half, I think the fireworks start. So that's when it's going to be. So I really think it's going to be one of those games. It's going to start off slow, and then it's going to go. I would like right from the door that we can start punching each other right in the mouth. I really hope that type of game.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Right.
So I'm going 38-24 Dolphins.
Ooh.
Let's see. What's the temperature like?
39 degrees.
Well, Hill won't have any problems with IV problems, right?
Not at all.
That's right. Right.
That's it.
Okay, Shake, let's hear your verse.
All right, here we go. Here's the one thing I want to say about the see, a lot of people. I think it's kind of ironic that the same people were saying we need to be patient with Tua, coaching and shit like that. They're not giving the same courtesy to Austin Jackson and to Eichenberg. At the end of the day, they did. They played a cupcake defense, whatever. But at the end of the day, people were going crazy. Oh, Christian Wilkins got 2 sacks. Well, guess what? They went against a cupcake offensive line. So at the end of the day, we got to give the same courtesy. We have to give the same courtesy to these offensive linemen. They're playing. We're in the top 10 of offensive linemen. So at the end of the day, we play who we play.
Yeah.
And I think these offensive linemen. Look, you get Eichenberg, who's never played center in his life, playing against the Buffalo Bills his first game, and expect him to play lights out. They scored 14 touchdowns with him on the field. Lewis, and at the end of the day, I see improvement from him, and I definitely see improvement from Austin Jackson. So we definitely gotta give those guys the same courtesy, man.
Right.
I agree with you on that 100%. Yes.
On everything except for messing with Wilkins. Just
trade Wilkins.
Trade Wilkins.
Nope, I'm not getting off that.
Back off
Trade
of it.
Wilkins. I'm not
I don't
getting
think
off that.
Okay. Winners is saying pay him.
William.
Pamela's saying nothing
Pay
really.
him.
She's just arguing. But Shake is saying trade him.
Yes,
Trade him, not pay him.
Pay him.
Trade him while his value is getting higher.
Damn.
Pay him no attention. Yes, pay him no
Pay the
attention.
man.
I agree with that. Yes.
I don't care.
Pay him no
Pay
attention.
him.
Pay him no attention. I got you. I agree with you. Pay him no attention. I got you.
Big Spoon Award.
And
Goes
so,
to Shake,
What's
man.
your prediction?
but
for the
my
game,
prediction,
Shake?
I think I said 24-21.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a
Dolphins?
cool score.
Hey, look, but listen, if I could do another 40 burger like I did in the Dolphins, then I'll be more than happy to.
I'm
Eat
sure.
another burger.
That's the way I feel. I'm with Shake.
Well,
As far as
honestly,
score and everything.
the Eagles are going to try and slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
But they can slow it down. We're going to speed it up. It's going to be a little play, a lot of play to it. We cannot give it up. I do believe that we will get an interception. I mean, Hurts has thrown 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So I believe we're going to get another interception on him this game. It's going to be a tough game though. It's going to be a battle royal. I think I am going on. It's going to be more of an offensive game, so the score is going to be a little bit higher. And it's going to be a 1-point game or a 1-score game. It's either going to be 31-28 or 35-28.
Wow.
Love it, Papa Paul. Love it.
Okay.
As long as we got that W,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's exactly. I agree with you. I think once again we're not going to have to kick a field goal, and we're going to score 5 touchdowns.
Love it.
I truly feel it. Otherwise, we will kick only 1 field goal.
Right. We got about 10 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go last tonight. And I just wanted to say something real quick. I do appreciate every single one of you that I finally got a chance to meet in person.
Oh,
Pam
shit.
and Shake.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love you guys. I really appreciate finally meeting you guys,
Yeah.
especially people that I truly admire in this community. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for watching you guys before I came on here and to sit there and watch what you guys do. And I respect what you guys do. So I want to thank you personally for that. And, I'm going to save my thanks for Papa Paul last too. And John, I want to thank you for always popping up and supporting the channel. And
Yeah. I agree
supporting
with that
podcast,
100%.
brother. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
I like doing coming up.
Thank you, John. I really do. I appreciate you.
All right.
Definitely.
Thank you.
No, but hey, listen. I've had all three the people on the top in the blender, right, in my show, and you guys coming on my show in the blender, it means the world to me. With that being said, season 2 is after the Super Bowl. John Featherline, you're gonna be on. You got to be on that show, right?
Yeah. You deserve it, brother. You deserve it.
You got to be on that, right? So
You deserve it.
I hope you accept my invitation this after the Super Bowl to come on in the blender with me, man. I don't know if you ever seen an episode, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. When is it?
But it's gonna be
right
after the
after?
Super Bowl. It's gonna be after the Super Bowl on Thursdays.
Okay.
He has a small season of the blender really during all the off season, right?
Yeah, off season. Yeah. Right now, it's too busy to do some stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not,
Okay.
so.
Better prepare, John. He brings the hard questions.
Look out.
Better
Yes, he
prepare.
does. Yes, he
Man, I
does.
appreciate you.
Study up on your Dolphins.
The
All
lamp,
right. All right.
the waterboarding.
I guess. Yeah. Oh dear.
And Miss Pam, you got any last words?
I tell you what, this weekend, like Dolphin Winner said, it was so nice to finally like put my hands on you guys and hug you, and I mean, I had such a good time. You guys are just you're in my heart, and I thank you for having me here all the time. I appreciate that you give me my say and so much respect. Like, just love you guys and can't wait till the next time I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't either. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna see Bob Paul in the New England game. That's for sure.
Yep.
I'm gonna be there too. You riding in Gator Girl that day.
Yes, I am. And Larry K's gonna be there too. Papa Paul.
I can't wait.
Okay. Good.
Can't wait.
I
So surprises again, Dolphin Winner.
I want to thank everybody for all the support, all the support. It's not me. It's for the fans. This is what it is. We do this for the fans. We do this for the Miami Dolphins fans to give them outlet as well as to give them information. I appreciate everybody that helps with this. It's definitely not about me because I couldn't do it without y'all.
Yeah. And I can say what, Papa Paul, this wardrobe I'm wearing right now is courtesy of you. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. The hat too. Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We're gonna sell a lot more shirts. I'm working on some other ideas for shirts. I have one called the Rush Hour, which is gonna be a Chan and Mostert on it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be called the Rush Hour.
And these ideas you keep coming up with, Papa Paul, are great.
Well,
keep it up.
One I got from somebody, I can't even think who it was right offhand. The Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And you have the cheetah, the penguin, you have the A Train, you have the Beast, which is Mostert, and then you have Tua, all on the shirt.
Wow.
The Suicide Squad.
You love it.
Instead of the Suicide Squad, it's a Suicide Squad.
Suicide.
Yeah.
Nobody dying with that.
Yeah, and be on the lookout for my T-shirt, Trade Wilkins now.
And the Big Spoon Award goes to
Trade
Or,
Wilkins.
or you can have the Simone Assassin.
Simone Sniper. We got to get a shirt made up.
Yeah.
Simone Sniper. Yes.
I did want to mention something. A fan, a member of our fan group, reached out to me. He was scammed by a scammer selling tickets.
Yeah,
who
I
was
saw that.
all over Facebook. He's all over Facebook. He's actually taking images from people he doesn't even know and putting it as his profile picture. He's changed his profile picture, like I'm in with some other Dolphin communities to take this guy down and stop him. I have screenshots. I have proof of money that exchanged hands, and he absolutely, the gentleman that reached out to me, just endured a lung transplant, and his daughter wanted to buy tickets for him and her boyfriend and her dad to go see the Tennessee Titans game. So I'm looking for tickets for them. I think that PayPal is actually going to cover it, even though the way it was set up, he made sure, this guy, that he'd get his money and there wouldn't be receipts and all that. He's sneaky. He knows what he's doing. He's done it to other Dolphin fans. So I can send you any information you want. We need to shut this guy down and not allow people like this person to scam our fans, especially a gentleman like this. His daughter wanting to buy, celebrating his surviving a lung transplant. I mean, what a creep. So anybody that wants any information, I have it. It's in Forever Dolphin Fans fan page. I've put it up there. But
you put it up in some of the chat too and stuff.
We got it covered in Dolphin Nation 305 and a majority of the Dolphin groups that I'm a part of also. So we definitely know who you were talking about. And if that person is watching, we all want you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We got you. We got you. Any last words, anybody?
Go Dolphins.
Go Dolphins. Ben speaks love.
Shake money.
Yes, sir. You know me. Yeah, Trade Wilkins.
Yep.
Papa Paul, any last words?
Just thank you again to everybody for just supporting me and my ideas.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is here and time is finally here. This game has been something I've been looking forward to for 8 years of my life, and it's finally 4 days away. A dream come true, as always, a cliche that is always used, but truly right now, with all of this going on, I am truly living the dream. This Sunday, I finally set foot in the link to represent my Dolphins proudly, and I shall and will. We will come out of this game with a victory, and we will fight against Philadelphia. And I believe you me, as I sit here with these fellow beautiful people I consider friends, I will represent the Miami Dolphins and the Miami Dolphins fan base proudly this weekend, forever, and afterwards. I promise you that. So with that being said, to every single fan that is not able to be there, I promise you, I will be cheering loudly for our Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, and Crypto's going to be there, by the way.
Thank you. I wish you could be there too, brother. I just want to say to Papa Paul, to Miss Pam, Shake Money, John, to everybody that watches our broadcast. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting us. And as always, peace, love, and fins up. Have a good night, everybody.
Fins up.
Fins up.